Brooks year. Newsweek says Steen got away from his kidnappers, but it says he was spotted and turned in by neighbors in the Beirut suburb where he was being held.
The one for you.
In Louisville, see Don Corlett Mazda and Neil Huffman Mazda. In Radcliffe, see Montgomery Mazda.
What's your problem? Cocaine? Crack? Maybe you drink too much beer and tell yourself it isn't really alcohol. Maybe you simply drink too much and tell yourself it isn't really a problem. Or is it something else, like depression or stress? If you feel that your life or the life of someone you love is out of control, slow down a minute and do one simple thing. Call us. We're Charter Hospital. We help face the problem and conquer it.
I can't wait for my Lucky Dog brand dog food from Purina. It has one meaty thing, one chewy thing, and one crunchy thing. I wonder how many things that is.
Make your dog a Lucky Dog today.
Doctors measure back pain by how far you can bend. Extra Strength Dones is made for back pain relief with an ingredient these pain relievers don't have. Dones makes back pain go away. Extra Strength Dones, made for back pain relief.
I always get caught in these trendy restaurants and I want a hamburger. But how do you order a burger when they're pushing radicchio? So I just breathe deep and I think, what would Lauren Bacall do?
I got a taste for some real food.
When I have a taste for a burger, that's what I order. If it's not on the menu, I glare at the waiter and say, improvise. Then I purr.
I've got a taste for some real food.
Oprah Winfrey made headlines when she explained how she lost 67 pounds. She did it with a liquid protein diet called OptiFast. But before you rush out to try it, Health Cash reporter Carol Grady says there are some things you need to know about the diet.
Ruth Rudolph isn't famous. She's a secretary at Greyhound. She's also a lot slimmer thanks to OptiFast.
This provides 420 calories, 70 grams of high-quality protein, 100% of their vitamins and minerals, and essential carbohydrate and fat. It has no diuretics, amphetamines, or laxatives in it.
OptiFast is a medically supervised diet. You can only get it through hospitals or medical clinics. There's a big market for it. An estimated 1 out of every 6 adults is obese. Ruth lost 70 pounds, but she had to give up food for 3 months. To qualify for OptiFast, you'll need to be at least 50 pounds overweight or 30% or more. If she had not lost weight, there's a good chance she would have developed diabetes or heart trouble. The program changed the way she thinks about food.
I've learned that there's a relationship between how many calories you eat every day, how much exercise you do, and what you weigh at the end of the week.
Experts say no one should go on a liquid diet or fasting program without a doctor's supervision.
Anytime you lose weight rapidly, any more than, say, a pound a week, you are losing valuable muscle as well as fat, and that gets to be very dangerous.
If Ruth had not seen a doctor regularly, she could have risked permanent damage to her heart. She says she's been on every diet imaginable, but this time she intends to stay slim. Carol Grady, Wave 3 News.
OptiFast costs about $100 a week. It's offered at Methodist Evangelical Hospital and Humana Hospital Suburban. Craig joins us now, and Keith is going to be stirring up a little trouble.
Oh, yeah. Winds continue to grow inside that storm. It's not a hurricane yet, but it is a strong tropical storm, and it looks like it could be a hurricane by the time it hits the western coast of Florida. I'll have complete details about that and our forecast, including what you might expect traveling. Stay with us.
Only at Kentuckiana's #1 sales leader. This much cold, hard cash back. Up to $1,000 on Jeeps and Eagles. Up to $600 on Pontiacs. Only at Cross. Only at Cross. Your choice, Eagle Premier or Pontiac Grand Prix. Just $12,988. Only at Cross. 89 Medallion or Grand Am. $99.88. Jeep Comanche or two-door Le Mans. $79.88. Only at Cross Pontiac Jeep Eagle. The unbeatable. Conveniently located. Watterson Expressway at Newburgh Road and Dixie Highway at Lower Hunters.
Well, Pilgrims, it's that time of year. Time for families, friends, and food.
And nothing tastes better on Thanksgiving than Winn-Dixie's original broad-breasted Grade A turkey, just 57 cents a pound. Harvest Fresh Russet baking potatoes are $1.99. And for the grand finale, you'll need Thrifty Made Sugar, 98 cents with a newspaper coupon at Winn-Dixie, America's supermarket.
I see you're a leg man.
Leave it to the good hands, people.
Where is everyone at this hour? Probably down at Allstate, saving up to 15% on their car insurance with the new Allstate Auto Advantage. If you have Allstate homeowners insurance and an excellent driving record, you might qualify. To find out, just call an Allstate agent and see if your home could save you up to 15% on your car. The Allstate Auto Advantage, a new reason.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Bacon's, Kentucky's first department store, a tradition for 143 years.
Bacon's helps you set a beautiful holiday table during our tablecloth sale. Elegant Battenberg lace tablecloth sets, complete with napkins, originally $90 to $110. All sizes $49.99. Beautiful floral classic tablecloth, all sizes $29.99. First Lady satin stripe or linen look tablecloth, $9.99 to $25.99. And royal lace hand crocheted tablecloth, all sizes $39.99. Our beautiful tablecloth selection, on sale now at Bacon's.
Well, things have slowed down a little bit in the weather office for today. Not half as busy as yesterday, but we still have plenty to talk about, including some of your travel plans, which I'm sure may take you out of Louisville for the Thanksgiving holiday. We'll get into that and more in a moment. Right now, take a look at what's going on currently. Right now, it's 41 degrees at Stanford Field, which represents our new low temperature for the day. 42 degrees over at Bowman Field. The high temperature for the day actually managed to reach 67 degrees at one point, but that was very brief. Most of the morning was spent around 55 degrees. Then we warmed up to about 60 around 11 o'clock this morning. We picked up 1 inch and 2/100ths of rain in Louisville for today, ending as of about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Humidity right now still high at 83%. The winds are coming in from the north or from the west-northwest at around 11 miles per hour. And the barometer is 30.21 and rising. We've had plenty of rainfall over the past 24 hours. Here are some examples of some of the totals that we've gotten in from the weather watchers. Stanford Field, the total for the weekend, just a little under 3 inches. The same case over in Linden. Down south in Mount Washington, 3 inches of rain called in by Don Carter. And over in Radcliffe, they picked up 4 inches of rain. And further down to the south, rain amounts were a little heavier than they were locally. So some areas down there, especially down in Taylor County, as we told you last night, they were having problems with that heavy rain. Here's what's going on nationally. You'll notice that we have some thin clouds over the Louisville area. All of that should continue to move over to the east as the night progresses, so we will see a little bit of a clearing trend around dawn. Down south, this is Tropical Storm Keith. Right now, that storm looks pretty impressive. Winds continue around this storm at around 65 miles per hour. It only has to go up a few more just to qualify for hurricane status. Right now, it looks like it's going to curve back around into Florida. That's at least the best idea we have about where that storm might go to. Further back out to the west, clear skies in the midsection of the country, and that's coming our way, so we're looking for plenty of sunshine over the next couple of days. Rainfall is confined to the areas around New England. That's the rain we received over the weekend. Now it's moving on away from us, and we're pretty pleased about that. The cold front that passed our way last night and earlier today is now moving along the New England coast and the Atlantic coast. Will continue moving in that direction. If you have travel plans for tomorrow, this is what it should look like. Snow and rain will continue around parts of New England. Clear skies down south. Back out to the west, snow, rain, and a little bit of drizzle will be mixed coming into that area. High temperatures for tomorrow look like this. We will be in the 40s. Down south in the 50s, 60s, and even some 80s down south in Florida. Although travel plans down there I would discourage at this point because of that tropical storm, possible hurricane. Here's our forecast for tonight. Looks like skies will remain cloudy for a few more hours, then becoming partly cloudy. Low temperature will be 33 degrees. Both of those should occur around the dawn hour tomorrow morning. For tomorrow, lots of sunshine. High temperature will be about 48 degrees. Warms up a little more after that with sunshine on Tuesday, 50 degrees there, 51 on Wednesday and sunny skies. And then on Thursday, we're looking at 54 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Thanksgiving looks like it'll be in pretty good shape. Friday, 56 degrees with a chance of some thunderstorms.
Not looking bad at all for Turkey Day. Thanks, Craig. U of L may be out of the Big Apple NIT, but Indiana is alive and well. Rick Van Hoos shows us the Hoosiers taking on Stanford next in sports.
To make sure our food is as good as it can be, Shoney's is proud to announce a new addition to our test kitchen, Leroy. most people who say they can fix a better breakfast than Shoney's end up with egg on their face.
Walgreens has been helping bring holiday magic to American families for over 4 generations. Isn't it nice having an easy-to-shop Walgreens drugstore nearby? Look who's at Walgreens! With special values on Kodak multi-pack film, extra exposures, and special mail-in rebates.
Specials on videotapes and batteries, too, including savings on Kodak film and Kodak color watch processing. All this
Plus wonderful surprises from Walt Disney World.
at Walgreens.
When you feel pain, your body is telling you something, and you'd better listen, because your body is really saying, I need relief. More and more people are finding relief at United Chiropractic, for the best of reasons. Caring doctors, very convenient locations, the fact that we're very professional, the fact that we accept most major coverages. Then there's the best reason of all. United Chiropractic. We've got relief down to a science.
Some people might call it risky starting a farm today, especially newlyweds like the McCanns. But some people didn't include their insurance agent. He was with them all the way, from their farm owner's insurance to protecting their future with a universal life policy. After all, he knew how insurance can also protect an investment. He also knew a little about tractors. The McCanns have a shelter agent, and that makes all the difference in the world. Personal service. At Shelter, it's a matter of personal pride.
It's Byerly Ford's Pocket the Savings Sale with super cash back savings from Ford to put in your pocket or to use as your down payment. Up to $1,000 back on Thunderbirds, up to $500 back on Rangers, up to $600 back on Bronco 2s, and $300 back on F-Series trucks with manual, and 88 Escorts at invoice. Incredible! Some restrictions apply. Only at 4041 Dixie Highway in Shively.
Byerly Ford, by far the best.
Indiana's hanging in there.
Yeah, they're doing well. After round 2, the Indiana Hoosiers are still standing, and they will advance to New York City for the semifinals of the Big Apple NIT. The Hoosiers never trailed against 20th-ranked Stanford. Todd Jadlow couldn't miss tonight, even from his knees. Jadlow finished with 22 points. He was 17 of 19 in free throws. Jay Edwards was also red hot. He canned 5 three-pointers and led all scorers with 27 points. IU did lead by 9 in the first half, but Todd Litke made it a 5-point game at the break, 32-27. He led the Cardinals with 22. Once Indiana got rolling, there was nothing Stanford could do. Edwards to Joe Hillman for the layup. He finished with 10. Then off the defensive pressure, Hillman returns the favor to Edwards. The Hoosiers went on to win by 11. The final in that one, 84-73. And that sets up a rematch in one semifinal of the 1987 championship game, because IU in the second game on Wednesday night will play Syracuse, which won over Wyoming tonight in a big way. In the first game, it will be Missouri taking on North Carolina, both of them advancing with wins today. ESPN's Dick Vitale is the kind of announcer you either love or you hate, mainly because he's obnoxious and speaks his mind. Yesterday, during the Kentucky-Duke game, Vitale said he felt compelled to give an honest appraisal of UK's problems with the NCAA and the school's perception. Here's what Dick Vitale said, uncut and unedited.
Innocent or guilty on those allegations, I feel they need a new, fresh breath of air. And at the time of asking Cliff Hagan to step down, they should have included the coaching staff as well. Not that they're guilty. I have great respect for what Eddie Sutton has done. But the perception out there, every article you read, we saw one today in the Boston Herald by Charlie Pierce that was scathing. And I just think it's been an embarrassment to the university. And that's why I say they need to get some new life back into this once proud, great program at Kentucky.
Agree or disagree? The Cincinnati Bengals got back to winning football today. In Dallas, the Bengals destroyed the Cowboys. Talk about a fake. Keep your eye on the ball. Now, where is it on this play? Boomer Esiason still has it, and he finds a wide-open James Brooks for the touchdown. That made it 31-10. Bengals coasted to victory in this one. But still, Dallas had the catch of the day. Steve Pellure throws high to Ray Alexander, and watch. He batted it 3 times in the air. Great hands, great concentration, great catch. The Buffalo Bills wrapped up the AFC East with a last-second field goal, and not long after the ball cleared the uprights, thousands of fans stormed the field and they cleared the goalpost in their own way. Then they dragged it around for a while. The wildest finish of the day was at the Meadowlands. In overtime, the Philadelphia Eagles tried a winning field goal. It's blocked. Clyde Simmons picked it up behind the line of scrimmage, the ref said, and ran in for the winning touchdown. The Giants couldn't believe it, but the touchdown stood. Checking the score, Cincinnati with a victory today. It was Chicago with Mike Ditka back at the helm over Tampa Bay. Detroit downed Green Bay. It was Minnesota winning over Indianapolis. The Buffalo becomes the first team to wrap up a division in overtime by a field goal. It was Houston over Phoenix. Cleveland defeated Pittsburgh. Kansas City over Seattle, 27-24. New Orleans was a big winner today, shutting out Denver. It was the Chargers over the Rams. In overtime, as we showed you, Philadelphia over the Giants. Atlanta defeated the Raiders. New England over Miami by a field goal. And tomorrow night it will be Washington and San Francisco in a Monday night affair. The feature race at Churchill Downs was the Sun and Snow Handicap. I like the name of that one. And it was No Choice taking the lead at the top of the stretch, then outrunning 9 other fillies and mares to finish at a time of 1:53.3 for the mile and an eighth. John O'Woe was second, followed by Atladdle. On the NASCAR circuit, the man on the left won the battle, but the man on the right won the war. Rusty Wallace took the checkered flag in the Atlanta Journal 500. But Bill Elliott celebrated the season championship. Elliott finished 11th, but it was enough to secure his first Winston Cup championship. The Western Kentucky Hilltoppers can breathe a sigh of relief tonight because their football season is still alive. Western got an at-large bid in the 1AA playoffs. They'll play at Western Illinois on Saturday. Eastern Kentucky will open next Saturday against Massachusetts. Both of them win. They'll play in the second round. Let's go, teams.
Interesting. Thanks, Rick. Craig Taska, a last look at the weather next, and then some of Louisville's top music groups take the stage to help others.
Sam Swope is so confident you'll love the new Pontiac Grand Am or Grand Prix. He wants you to try it before you buy it. Drive an '89 Grand Am or Grand Prix for 4 months for as low as $149 a month. Not $199 as before, but now just $149 a month. And after 4 months, if you decide to buy it, all your payments go towards your purchase or lease. Or you can just turn the car in. The choice is yours. Try before you buy, exclusively at Sam Swope Pontiac.
Nobody walks away.
From one end of the holiday table to the other, Kroger helps you serve the finest feasts at fabulous savings. Happy holidays.
Kroger has a great low price on turkey and will match any lower price on frozen Tom turkey advertised in the local newspaper by Value Warehouse, Winn-Dixie, Buy Low, Gateway, Pick Pack, IGA, or Melton's. You'll also save on USDA Kroger Grade A large or extra large eggs, just 59 cents a dozen.
Do you see this bag? It can change your life. It changed me, Vicki Lawrence, into a gourmet cook. This is New Minute Gourmet. And this microwave cooking bag blends the flavors of the Minute Gourmet sauces with your fresh meats. You can make sensational chicken cacciatore, oriental beef, and more. It's a real taste breakthrough. If you thought packaged meals had to taste ordinary, New Minute Gourmet will really change your mind. Might even change your life.
New Hunt's Minute Gourmet.
Foster Doers Consignments Incorporated is Louisville's unique consignment department store. You'll find a tremendous selection of quality men's, women's, and children's fashions, including salesman samples and store closeouts priced at or below retailer's cost, and even household and furniture items. At Foster Doers, all nearly new merchandise is carefully selected to ensure quality. Foster Doers Consignments Incorporated, Louisville's unique consignment department store, Brownsboro Road in the Cliffside Plaza and Westport Road in the Rolling Hills Plaza.
Any last-minute advice as people make their travel plans?
The best advice I have is to call our travel forecast number because we have set up a recording for you to listen to, give you an idea of what the forecast is going to be. 561-4113. Overnight tonight, we're looking for a low temperature of 33 degrees with cloudy skies.
All right, thank you, Craig. The cold, windy weather didn't put a damper on the fun at the local nightclubs tonight. Music lovers danced and listened to the tunes from some of the area's top bands, and the money fans paid to hear the groups will help keep the music going in Kentuckiana. For a $5 donation, these folks could hear any of 60 groups at 8 Louisville nightclubs. The money raised from the benefit goes to the Musicians Emergency Relief Fund, or MRF as it is called. When performers are going through hard times, MRF helps pay their bills. We want to update you on our top story tonight. This evening, a body was found in a car behind the Stony Brook Shopping Center in Jeffersontown. Police tell us the car somehow caught fire. Again, the victim has not been identified, and there's no word if foul play might have been involved. Police are investigating. We hope to have more information tomorrow for you on Today in Wave Country. Have a great week, good night, and a good Thanksgiving.
Hello? Mr. Heart of the Restaurateur. Oh, we're cool.
Always.
You want to renew our contract.
Immortality.
Check it out!
Announcing the big, plush, bendable California raisins at Hardee's. Only $2.19 each with a purchase of hash browns or dessert.
We're out to win you over.
Want to take off but can't decide whether to drive or fly? Do both. Buy a new Cutlass Supreme and get $500 back from Olds. And if you buy by December 10th, you'll get 2 round-trip tickets to anywhere Delta flies in the continental U.S. Now, the only question left is, do you drive, then fly, or fly, then drive, or fly a little, or drive a little?
This is not your father's Oldsmobile. This is the new generation of Olds.
2 round-trip tickets on Delta and $500 cash back. See your Drive and Olds dealers now.
Finally, all the brands you want in home electronics are here. All the brands you want in appliances are here too. All your favorite brands, all at the right prices. And all at the store you already trust. It's finally here. Come see for yourself. Sears announces the grand opening of Brand Central. The brands you want at the store you trust.
Everything is just 59 cents each on our new Border menu.
Taco Bell has the roll.